We welcome you to Los Angeles, an NL West matchup on the show. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go and getting to start. Lance Lynn. Chris, how about a scouting report?
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
Now into the game, Miguel Rojas. He's in at shortstop. Stepping in for San Diego, Jurickson Profar. The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Out there to center. And there's one down. As we take a look at the Padres lineup. Batting second, a really important guy for them, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
On the corner for a strike, and it's 1-2. Lance Lynn, former first-round pick by the Cardinals. He went to Ole Miss and was drafted in 2008. And, of course, when he was a rookie in 2011, he helped the Cardinals win a World Series. Next one in the dirt.
Broke into the big leagues playing for manager Tony La Russa, and Lynn just an absolute workhorse on the mound. Only 4 pitchers threw more innings from 2019 to 2021. And he's thrown 200+ innings several times. That's the type of pitcher every team wants, Boog.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a pitch. Got him swinging. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And on the mound for San Diego in this one, Michael Wacha. What's the word on him?
Yeah, and his whip tells you he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So, taking the mound, this is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. The pitch. Falling behind 2-1. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. That was a moonshot, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Taps softly to the right side. On the run, throw to first. And Freeman is retired.
Batting third.
Here's the Dodgers lineup now. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Bogarts with the throw to first. And they get the out on Smith.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Max Muncy.
And now it's Max Muncy. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2 stays alive. The 1-2. Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, he's just glad that he got hit with an off-speed pitch there instead of a fastball. Man, that would have hurt a lot more if it had velocity.
Here's J.D. Martinez in there. And so now 1-2. The pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in L.A., top of the second. So here's the Padres DH, Manny Machado. Manny Machado, his brother-in-law, is former major leaguer Yonder Alonso. Both those kids grew up in Miami. And, of course, Alonso, a guy who ended up having a nice major league career. And a pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. Hayward settles under this one. Makes the catch. And there's one away.
That is fifth, the shortstop, Xander.
And here is Xander Bogaerts. And a 1-2. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Bogaerts retired. 2 away now.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Next offering is fouled back. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-2. The pitch. Just off the inside edge. Matthew Batten on deck for the Padres. Left-hand batter waits. Line drive, and it goes just foul. Three-two. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
And now Matthew Batten. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
In the dirt, blocked. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Padres nothing. Back here at Chavez Ravine, David Peralta at the plate.
The left fielder, David Peralta.
Kicks and fires. And there's a ball. Waka, a guy that really fills up the strike zone. Rarely walks people. The downside is the home run ball more likely in play. The pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. The wind of the pitch. And that's too high.
Well, pitchers like this usually work down in the zone a lot, but these days, with all the uppercut swings most hitters are taking to elevate the ball, pitchers almost have to be effective up in the zone with hard stuff.
And no one can get there. It falls in. Around first and hustling for second, and he's got a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
So, man aboard. Here's Jason Hayward. The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late. As a hitter, does knowing that this guy's going to be in the zone, does that make you more aggressive?
Kind of, but you still have to stay on that backside. You've got to make sure you get pitch recognition and let your hands work.
Peralta stands at second with no outs. Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. That's one out the bottom of the second. Did you ever really need a cue to be more aggressive?
No, I never did, especially when it comes to messing with you.
Wow. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder James Outman. The 3-1. Out to short. Bogarts handles the chance. Sends it across to first. Runner scores, though. That's a little insurance, and the lead is 2.
Well, there it is, a little old school manufacturing of a run after that double. Ground out to get him over, and another ground out to get him in. Nice job to get that RBI.
Miguel Rojas at the plate, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. Next one misses, and now it's 3-2. Mookie Betts up next for the Dodgers. 3-2 now. Slow roller up the middle. Sends it to first. That's out number 3. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 2 full. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Padres nothing. Welcome back onto the 3rd inning. Now at the plate, Matthew Batten.
Matthew Batten.
Ball to strike. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Puts the squeeze on that one, and there's one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And here's the catcher, Brett Sullivan. Check swing. He went. And the count 1-2. And the pitch. Chases that one out of the zone. 2 away.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Digging in, Eggy Rosario. Next pitch is outside. Two down, nobody on. Ripped on a line. And foul ball. That one hammered center field. That's back. And out of here. He blasts one out to center. His second of the year. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So the San Diego batting order turns over. Now batting Jurickson Profar. Flied out to center in his first at bat. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back there. And it's caught just in front of the wall. The Padres get one in the inning with a solo blast. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. As we go to the last of the third. Now it's Mookie Betts.
The second baseman, Mookie Betts.
Next offering down low and in the dirt.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
Freeman.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Ground ball to first, could be 2. Fires to second for 1. Relay to first, double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Grounded out to short in his first trip. On the ground to third. Rosario to first, and they get the out on Smith, and the inning is over. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. His home and away splits there.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
Tatis waits.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Juan Soto now. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Soto swinging a drive. Deep right field. That's back. Gone. Juan Soto goes deep. Home run number 30 on the year. It's 2-2.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Here's Manny Machado now. Swing and a miss. 3-2 now. One down, base is empty. Here's Machado with a swing. That one well hit. Deep left field. Gone! His 29th of the season, and now they're out in front. It's 3-2. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's 0 for 1. The Y to kick the pitch. Bounce back to the mound. And it gets by him.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Man at first with one gone. Next for the Padres, Trent Grisham. And now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Hit hard. That gets through. They get it in quickly. So first and second now 1 out.
Now batting, the second baseman.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Matthew Batten, the next up for the Padres. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
And the batter now, Brett Sullivan.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Bottom 4, here comes Max Muncy.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with 1 swing here.
Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No, he held up. And the righty deals.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swung on, popped up left side. Sullivan hauls it in, 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, JP.
And here is JD Martinez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And now a full count.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Got him. And there's 2 away.
Unafraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your stuff. Just 1 out away from getting out of a huge jam.
Left fielder, David Peralta.
David Peralta steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And here it comes.
That's ball 2.
That misses the zone. 3-1 now.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And the tying run is on base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
2 outs, runner at first. Jason Hayward, the next to hit.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Grisham settles under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for LA, and it's still a 3-2 ball game. Now into the ball game on defense, Ahmed Rosario. He'll be out in left field. Well, 1-run game. Here's the third baseman, Eggy Rosario. He's already homered here in this one. The 1-1. Ripped into right field, base hit.
Up next to the Padres, the first baseman.
Up now, the Padre leadoff man, Jurickson Profar.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
Going to count 1 and 2.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October.
1 and 2 now. The punch out there. Now 1 away. So man aboard, 1 down, and it's Tatis at the plate. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Rosario, the base runner at first with 1 out. Fights that one away, still 1 and 2. At the belt and fires. Double play ball to second. Rojas for 1, and that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Padres 3 and the Dodgers 2. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Josh Hader.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
So up next, James Outman.
For the Dodgers, the center fielder, James Outman.
And he deals. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. That one gets down for a hit.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit. And now they've got some speed on.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw, safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
On a line. Tatis puts the squeeze on that one. Runner tagging for third.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
Here's Mookie now. He's already homered in this game. The tying run is 90 feet away. Next offering is down low.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
And that's in for a strike. And now the lefty. This one in the air, center field. Grisham settles under it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. A big run scores on the sac fly. Back even. It's 3-3.
Well, we got ourselves a new ball game. Nice job right there at the plate. Sacrifice fly, and he gets in the tying run.
Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Known for his late inning heroics. On the ground to the left. Gathers and throws to first. And Freeman is retired. And that is the inning. But they push across one run on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We're through 5, all tied up at 3 apiece. Ryan Yarbrough takes over on the mound.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
And now it's Juan Soto, 1 for 2. Man at second, nobody out. Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
In the air to left center. Rosario makes the play. Runner tags up for third. And he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Manny Machado up to the plate.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
The pitch. And that one missing low. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Ryan Pepio looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Miller getting cranked up as well. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. And a full count now.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Tatis stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal, because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
Here's Xander Bogaerts.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Next pitch is outside.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
In for a strike. Now it's 3-2.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
All tied up and here in extra innings. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And here's a slow roller. Throw on to Freeman, but the go-ahead run comes in to score.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So 2 down now, and here is Trent Grisham.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. And a ball and 2 strikes. And that's outside. This one popped up. Rojas moving under it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. So they scratch across a run here on no hits, no errors, and a man left. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the Padres 4 and the Dodgers 3. A new arm into the game, the righty Luis Garcia. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Number 66.
The batter now will be Will Smith.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
So the tying run at second. Can't glove it cleanly. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. He's 0 for 1.
Max Muncy.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here comes the runner. Oh, he throws it away. And in to score the runner from second. Just a careless job of getting it in from the outfield there.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Now J.D. Martinez at the plate, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Roll to short, could be 2. Bogaerts to second, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
That was a much-needed double play right there. It gives him a really good shot at minimizing any further damage in this inning.
Rosario.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Entered the game as a pinch runner. First plate appearance for him here. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
And a pitch. And fouled off. So a big opportunity here with the score tied and that runner on second to start the bottom of the inning.
Yeah, and you know they're eager to cash in. You just don't want to come out of your shoes and make a mistake. Got to play this smart.
The 1-2. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Scott Barlow getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Suarez getting loose as well. Smith at third with 2 away. Puts it in the air out towards left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now tied 4-4. Back after this on the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium, we go to the top of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Matthew Batten.
Look for him to hit behind the runner, perhaps shoot it to the right side.
Here's a 1-1.
Nope.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Hot shot to third. Muncy sends it to first. That's the first out at the top of the 7th.
Up next for the Padres, the catcher, Brett Sullivan.
Brett Sullivan digs in now.
Well, first base open. Really no reason to pitch to this hitter right here. Put him on, have the force at second first, perhaps getting inning-ending double play.
Kicks and deals. The other way. Dives, but it's off his glove. He decides to eat it, and he reaches safely.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Now the third baseman, Eggy Rosario.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
And a pitch. A laser to left base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. 1 runs in. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
The pitcher on here, Shelby Miller.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
Jurickson Profar, the next up for the Padres. Next offering way off the plate.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
On the ground. Loves it on the dive. On the money. Nice play.
Awesome job of getting to that baseball. Really good dive there. Doesn't have time to get up to his feet, so he throws from the seat of his pants, and he throws on the money.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. This guy has turned into a beast. Here's a 1-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Second and third, 2 down. That one ripped. That's back. And forget it. A 3-run homer, and they add to their lead. It's 8-4. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and Everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Base is empty with 2 away. Now the youngster Juan Soto, 1 for 3. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's the 3rd out. The Fernando Tatis Tater for San Diego. It's now an 8-4 score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tom Cosgrove. He's been so good against lefties.
Tom Cosgrove.
Now here is Jason Hayward.
For the Dodgers, the right fielder.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Off the catcher and rolls away. Probably ruled a pass ball as the runner moves up to 3rd.
Well, that right there looked like a cross-up behind the plate. Maybe something to do with changing the signs with the runner on 2nd. That, or he just boxed it. Either way, this guy's up to 3rd with nobody out. Good opportunity here.
The pitch. There's the strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
The pitch. Popped up. Batten brings it in, and there's 1 down.
The center fielder, number 33, James Outman.
James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Rosario stands at 3rd with 1 gone of the inning. That's off the mark, and it's 2-1. Left-hand batter waits. Slap the other way, foul. Next pitch is inside, and it's 3-2.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The pitch. And that's ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Miguel Rojas. The lefty ready, and a 1-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Snap throw to first. Back standing. He's in there safely. 1st and 3rd, 1 down. And the pitch. Line drive, caught. Race to the bag, but he's safe. Good job to avoid the double play.
The batter, the second baseman, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
The 1-1. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. That one out to right. And that is the ball game.
These guys had the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.
And our final here today, 8-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.